Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we talk about what's obviously most critically, crucially important. Today on This Is Important.
At 43 years old, I'm still discovering my body.
So people think that I'm a psychopath.
I can guarantee that I could get Isaac to fuck me.
Let's go!
Oklahoma.
Okay.
What's Oklahoma?
Why Oklahoma?
I'm just reminiscing on Oklahoma when we went there. It was one of our best
nice,
live
dude.
shows. It was a lot of fun.
Heartland. Yeah.
I don't remember it. I don't remember
What?
Dreary. You remember the hotel where they were like, "Welcome to the finest hotel in Oklahoma. Your room's not going to be ready for 6 hours because
lot
of
of cheese."
COVID." Remember, they were like,
Really?
I
don't remember that. I don't remember
pandemic,
that.
and we were like, "It's been a year and a half."
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that
longer.
sucks. That sucks. Poor
It's
okay.
Yeah.
The
it was-
okay state.
We got to
The
eat
barn
some
was
really
cool.
good cheese. Yeah, it was good.
You know, I grew up in Oklahoma. I was there. I lived there for 2 years.
You're an
Yeah, from, like-
Oklahoma?
For
shit.
half of a year to 2.5, I think I was in Oklahoma.
Are you saying the year
The
of
age or the year?
Yeah, what age? What age?
Yeah, what do you mean the year?
Adam, do this to explain.
What do you
He's
mean
waving
the
his hand.
year?
He's
the year,
shunting
half
us.
a year to 2.5? What does that even mean?
I thought
dude?
you lived there for half a year to 2.
That's what I thought.
I
too.
don't. Yeah, you weren't wording it clearly.
Okay, and
fucking-
that's on me.
Don't
dude.
shunt me with your swinging
your little
door.
penguin flipper.
God
Wait,
damn.
so
My bead.
you were
my
6 months old to
Yeah, it was 6 months to 2.
Oh.
My dad was driving for Frito-Lay.
Where were you
Frito-Lay
before?
chips.
What a legend.
Waterloo, Iowa.
Where
And then
were
we
you
moved back
after?
to Iowa.
Okay, got it.
Iowa.
They always
Yeah.
come back, don't they?
They
I'll eventually
always-
get back there.
Yeah.
Those
you
Waterloo
never lived there.
sunsets, I tell you.
I will
And then,
fall.
but my parents said that they had to move because I came
gotta
out
go, we
in the
gotta
front yard
I'm sleeping.
and said that it looks like it's fixing to rain.
Oh.
And they were like, we can't have this accent. This is
That shit's important.
This is too
that sounds
thick
like
for
Forrest
our northern
Gump.
blood. I mean, yeah, I think I was a little bit of a dunce at 2.5.
Well,
Did you run out
And
of
I
your
also
shackles?
OD'd on what were the
oh
painkillers that
yes,
everyone
yes.
used to?
This was
It
the
was
you,
a classic story.
You told it
Ludes,
live.
Yeah,
Your-
Quaaludes.
Yeah,
Quaaludes.
your mom saw
Did I
an
tell
angel.
that live in Oklahoma? Because that would have been a great place to
You
tell
did.
it.
You did,
Okay,
for
good.
sure.
Okay, good. Don't remember.
Adam, I love this string of events that happened to you. That where else could you be but where you are now, having done lewds, gotten
Lewds,
hit by
lewds,
a
dudes.
cement truck,
Still hurt.
Oklahoma.
and what else? I think that's kind of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of it. Yeah, I fell out of a tree once, but that's not as cool. I fell out of a tree and broke my arm, but that's not as cool as
Yeah, now you're just talking
doing
about
lewds
stuff.
and shit. Yeah, no, that's just
Yeah.
a thing that happens to kids. But like getting
Yeah.
hit by cement trucks and ODing on lewds, dude.
Yeah,
Epic,
that's cool.
epic.
That's a young.
Quaaludes.
That's a young
And
go hard.
saved by an angel.
Oh,
Right.
that's what my mom says. Yeah. Well, I'll quickly retell the story. It's been a
Okay.
while.
Yeah,
come on,
your mama-
people.
It sounds.
I mean,
like
I
your
don't
mama's
have to. I
on
don't
the
have to.
lewds.
I don't have to. You guys tell me. Should I tell the story or
Okay,
should
we're
I
taking-
not tell the story?
We're taking a vote and
Wind it up.
Go ahead, man.
Okay,
Wind
all
it
right.
up.
So
it up.
my mom's friend and neighbor, she was having problems with her boyfriend. Okay, well, act interested. Both of you
Quickly.
looks down. Durs is like sipping on something. You're like picking your nose. You're off in the corner. Are you gonna?
I'm just.
What do you want us to do?
What
Well,
would
I mean,
you
be a little
you
engaged.
tell me
with
more.
this.
We've heard
Tell
it.
me
Do you
more.
want us to finish it?
All right.
or
Well,
what?
hey, I don't need to. I don't need to tell the story.
But you're not
dude.
telling it for us.
Okay, all right. Okay, fine. If you guys want a quick bathroom break, fine. I'll quickly tell the story.
Here we go.
So, okay.
Go to the. I'm FaceTiming you from the bathroom, all right?
Blake,
I'll see you in 2
you're
seconds.
killing me, dude.
No, this is gonna be
So I was. My mom was having, her friend was having problems with her boyfriend, and so she took us over to their apartment. We lived in an apartment complex. Sat me down on the couch. Was talking to the mom, the other woman in the living room or in the kitchen.
my mom looks over at me, and I have that little naughty little boy face on.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, doing something naughty. And she goes, "What you got there?" And I came over, and there was like a baggie full of lewds, but there was only like a few left. Like, and my mom goes, "How many were in here?" And she was like, "I think that was full of like a full like inch thick all around the bottom." And so I had eaten like a solid like 10 lewds. Like it was like death. And then out of nowhere, ding dong.
Here we go.
Man with a white cowboy hat rings the doorbell, obviously there to buy Quaaludes. And
This apartment is on another level. Go ahead,
dude.
And so my mom was like, "Quick, you have to take my son to the hospital." And this guy's like, I guess so, little missy, or however you talk.
Holy shit.
And then took us the wrong direction from the hospital and took us to a pharmacy. Went in, bought Epicac, came out. I puked all over his truck. When we got to the hospital, the doctor was like, he would have died if we would have drove straight to the hospital.
Yeah.
He needed to get this out of his
Just
system.
another example of Adam Devine cheating death.
This man saved his life, and then he was nowhere to be found.
Wow.
If I was for
Angel.
sure on
for sure
drugs,
there.
to save some kid's life, I'm on the lam
Yeah.
for a couple
Well,
weeks.
he was nice enough to save the kid's life. I feel like a lot of people would have been like, "Nope, peace. This is too much for me and my
Right.
Quaalude brain."
Yeah, but if you're rocking a white cowboy hat,
Yeah.
You gotta
stand for
gotta
something.
show up. You gotta
stand
show up
for-
for
stand for
the
something,
kids.
right?
You're
Yeah.
into kids for sure. Saving
What?
kids.
Yep.
Saving kids.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the story.
That's a
yeah,
good
that was-
one.
Yeah, that was a. My mom still is convinced that it was an angel. That was, and my dad's like, for sure he's there to buy drugs.
honey, that was a drug.
That shit's
den.
important.
Widely known. That's why we moved there.
But fun fact,
I was
and
driving.
I don't know if I brought
Fritos.
this. I don't know if Blake knows this, and Durs actually had seen this couch too. It's the couch that I lived on for many years and moved out to California with, and then it made its way all the way to Hamlin, or not to Hamlin. It made its way to Packard Street.
Wow, dude. That's
Yes.
I
Yeah,
was.
dude.
We should have checked
dude,
it in
this dude
between
was
the.
casually saying,
And the reason we got that couch was because he felt so bad that woman felt so bad that I almost died on the couch.
Yeah.
She gave us the couch. How funny would it be if we found like way more drugs in the couch? It
Yeah,
was
That's what
like-
I'm thinking. Did we check the cushions? There might have been a stash. Man,
That's
that
why
would've been
Gripster
kinda
Gripster ended
sick.
up going crazy.
That
This
would've
was
been so
a
sick
nice
if-
couch. This was a nice couch.
Yeah, it was a very 1970s.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a used couch in a. I mean, maybe they had some money though because they were dealing drugs.
Yeah, you
usually.
never know.
Usually, people that deal drugs have like one nice piece of furniture.
Right.
Yeah,
Like, it
usually
was
like
before-
an armchair.
Yeah, it was before you could buy a giant TV. So I feel like the flex in the early 80s was you get like a lot of glassware. Like there's a lot of glassware
Yes.
in your home.
It's good to
Those
do
glass
coke on,
cube
too.
windows from the
Yes,
80s
sure.
with the
Oh,
lights.
yeah, dude.
What was
Sure.
up with that?
I don't know.
And
Chloe's
you moved
big
to LA,
into-
you see quite a bit of those.
Chloe's into interior design just because
That's
she
cool.
loves spending my money. It's cool.
Yeah, I
It's
was going
cool
to say.
trait.
It kind of goes hand in hand.
Right. And
That's cool.
evidently it's coming back. The
What?
cubes. I
Those
think
cubes?
they're ugly, but what do I know?
This
Everything
is-
comes back around.
This is what it is. It's somebody who's got a little confidence, goes, it's actually pretty sick. And people with no confidence go, didn't know that. All right, let's do it. I pay you? Great. And I'm cool now. I'm part of the crew because I'm busy working. I don't have time. I need you to make me look cool so when I have the boss over for dinner and my wife's cooking the turkey, the house looks cool.
Know what I mean?
Do people have the boss over for dinner anymore? Not really,
I don't
right?
feel-
No,
I-
It's a Zoom
It's
situation.
all Zoom.
Yeah,
It
you
ruins the
Zoom.
dinner.
You
That's
zoom
cool.
in.
Have the missus cook up a nice hot meal for the
dude,
boss.
I would be so fucked.
Or
Chloe
the
doesn't know how to
mister.
cook shit. We would
Yeah.
be so fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also don't know how to cook it.
Do you guys ever cook?
No. I mean, I cook. I mean, I grill food. I grill
Right.
salmon and chicken.
Yeah, of course. Hey, come on, man.
Hey,
bro.
hey, who do you think
Potentially the
I am?
highest T in the
man.
crew? I don't know. Of course you could.
Yeah, so I grill salmon and chicken every week as a meal prep. That's how I can maintain this stuff.
Good for you.
I'm a dude.
This new jawline I got.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting a lot of love from people saying, I love your new healthy lifestyle. Multiple people said that to me at the AEW wrestling event I went to the other night.
Okay,
yeah.
I like this segue.
It was a segue, but it was
people
true.
were coming up to you
Multiple people
at the pro wrestling live event and saying, "I love your new healthy lifestyle, Adam."
more than one person.
Were these wrestlers?
Multiple
Were
people.
these just
One
Ushers?
wrestler, one famous actor, Paul Walter Hauser,
Okay.
and then just a dude in the stands.
like okay?
Yeah, he was like, he said glow up. Paul said healthy lifestyle, and then the other wrestler also said healthy lifestyle because I think they don't drink. I think that was code.
So it was like a
code.
wing.
I'm drunk now.
Yeah, I think that's code to not drinking. But if they would have said that, I would have been. I hate it.
Right.
I wish I could gargle and booze every night, but
Oh.
here I am.
Well, hey, something tells me that this is all for the best.
Yeah. This
Hearing
is
you
sounding
say you'd
good.
like to gargle booze at night, well,
Yeah.
maybe this will work out.
I'm pretty.
It's definitely better for me, but
I mean, aside from the compliments on your healthy lifestyle, I would like to compliment your excellent form when giving a choke slam. Holy
Dude.
smokes!
Yeah, you got in the ring, huh?
At AEW Revolution.
Revolution. I didn't know what an insane event. Those guys throw a real banger, dude. It feels
my
just
God.
as insane. And in fact, I liked it more than the WWE events.
Okay.
it
Drawing
just
a
was a
line.
little-
This is not Monday Night Raw. This is a different
No.
league.
This is a different league. So it's
Yes.
like the WCW
Federation.
in the early 2000s or the late 90s. When was WCW? Late 90s. Right?
Yeah, early '90s. It was the younger years, but
early
it
90s.
spanned
Wasn't that
through all those.
WWF?
No,
It was
they were
WWF
competing.
and then-
Sting was in the '90s. You guys remember
WTF.
Sting?
90s.
Yeah,
but
but just changing these names for tax purposes. What's happening?
WWE is WWE because WWF is World Wildlife Federation, which
yes.
they ended up suing them way later, or like
yeah,
saying
that was
we
way
need-
late, dude.
Yeah, it was kind
that
of crazy.
That was lame.
And WCW and AEW are not related in
Got
any
it.
way,
Got
But
other
it's someone trying to go up against the behemoth that is the WWE.
Correct.
It is a behemoth. That is, yeah.
It is.
Yes.
They're
I'm still gonna send it.
gigantic, but
Yeah.
it was cool. It was way more raw, dude. There was
shit.
this cage
Oh.
match, and there were people were bleeding all over the place. Real blood. I'm sitting.
That's how I roll.
So
Right,
blood is back.
ringside.
Blood's back.
Blood is back, dude. It was crazy.
AEW brings the blood for
They
sure.
were pouring thumbtacks all over the ring, and then like from the very top of the cage, were backflipping guys into the thumbtacks. Insane. And then you run to back, because we're allowed to go behind the curtain, right? So
Which
I'm
is
back
cool.
there, and I'm like, oh, hey, man, wow. It's like, and those are real thumbtacks. He still was picking them out of himself. He's like, oh, yeah. One's stuck in my heel. I can't get it out. That one is painful.
hell yeah.
I will admit, that one is painful. And you're like, Jesus Christ, dude. This is
And
insane.
do you like the blood, Adam? If it was no blood or blood,
I will
would
say
you
that
lean?
I didn't think I would have a thirst for it.
Okay,
the way
there
I
we
do
go.
now.
A lust.
But now I do.
Okay.
It was
Really do.
It was awesome. It was crazy. It was,
It was
just like,
brutal. I saw like I watched it, but also like the clips of it. It was not men who got bloody. It was the women's match that was absolutely a bloodbath.
That was a bloodbath. Yes. But then the men in the cage match also they did some.
They got
also
bloody as well.
They were also attacking each other with a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, how do you fake that? And then I'm like, oh, it's rubber. And then they stick it in the belt, the turnbuckle, and it just sticks into it like
That's
boing.
wild.
And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, So it was crazy. It was really fun. Everybody was really nice. It was the same guy that owns it, Tony Khan, was the guy whose box I was in for the Super Bowl and who we took out that night and partied with. And he's just like this totally nice guy who's our age who owns the AEW. So
What did he do
it was a blast.
What did he do before this, or what's his story?
Well, he comes from like family money. His dad is one of the richest men in the world, and but he's also like a genius. He created this analytics company that sold for hundreds of millions of dollars, and
there
then
you go.
From there, brought it was like baseball. It was like Moneyball stuff. So then he did stuff like that, and then he was like, I think brought it to his dad and was like, "Hey, I did this now."
Dada.
Now may
I
have my true dream come true of owning
Can I
my
get a
wrestling
key
federation?
to the lockbox?
It's so cool
of the
that
family
like
fortune?
the fact that like that's his gift to his son is just an entire wrestling federation. That's so freaking.
Well, I think Tony is the only one hands on. So it started off pretty small, and now it's like a multi-billion-dollar league or organization.
And so now is this the move? Like start a league to battle the other league and kind of threaten the other league and then get bought out and walk away? Like what is it,
Maybe.
Live or whatever, the golf one that did it against the PGA? Now you've
Right.
got this. You've got
Pickleball.
the other football league that they're like,
Yes.
all right, let's do this, and then it's like, oh, there's too much money there. Let's buy them out.
I mean, that's
Oh,
kind
is that
of
what
with
happened? Is that
everything.
what happened with the XFL? They got bought out?
No.
No,
But
I
like
think they just tanked.
they push for that though. They're
That's
like,
probably what they were trying
let's
to
become
do.
such a problem that they have to
Maybe.
buy
I
us
think
out, or we become a
I
legit
think it
league
depends
our own.
on the person. I think
I agree.
Tony, the Khan family has so much money that I don't think a few $1 billion doesn't matter to them. I mean, it does, of course, but it's like he's like one of the richest men in the world. So
Right.
I don't think that it's like if Tony enjoys running the company and this is what he wants his life work to be, then I think he'll just hang on to it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I mean, the pay-per-view
I mean, you
was
met
awesome.
Tony. He's like a truly like a savant. He's a really interesting guy.
He has a beautiful mind.
Yeah, he has a beautiful mind.
He can recall.
Also loves Workaholics.
What makes you
It's
say that?
crazy.
He can recall like he loves Workaholics. He can recall like every detail of every episode.
And he could do that with anything. He's just like one of those guys.
Memories are fucking cheating.
Isn't it crazy when
It's not fair.
when someone is able to? I mean, he knew more about our show than I did, and I'm like, he was quoting it to me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and he's like, that's from the show, episode whatever, and was like, I forgot like episode names. I'm like, what? That's from our show? And he's like, yeah, and it was
I'm telling you,
oh yeah.
I'm not just saying you have a tight butthole, dude. Like it's from your show. You're like
My show?
Tight butthole.
That doesn't seem like a thing Larry King would say.
Yeah, that's from Larry King.
That's
I
Larry
know that.
King live interview we did.
Slary.
Yeah, what the hell?
This ad is brought to you by the Spam brand. Listeners, today we have a famous guest, an icon, a legend that's guaranteed to always bring the sizzle. You guessed it. It's the Spam brand.
The crispy on the outside, tender and juicy on the inside slice of pork heaven, which was also my college nickname that I gave myself.
But seriously, Spam Classic is world-renowned, and it's been making meals tasty since before podcasts. Heck, maybe even before radio.
So, trust your old friend Pork Heaven here when I say Spam Classic is as delicious as it is cool, as flavorful as it is famous, as fun to fry up as it is to wear on a trucker cap, which you can purchase at spam.com.
Along with a matching fanny pack and a can or two or three of delicious Spam products.
Then just slice it or dice it and sizzle it to perfection for your Spam Classic and eggs, or Spam mac and cheese, or however you choose to enjoy it. Spam Classic, sizzle pork and Learn more and get sizzling at spam.com.
But yeah, so I showed up and they were like, "Hey, how physical are you willing to get?" And I go,
Yeah,
"My-
what was up
They
with
didn't
that
hear about
part?
you?
Yeah, I was like, my hips might explode if I'm have any physicality at all. And I was like, I'm not a professional wrestler. And they were like,
no.
they're
Cat
like,
Yeah.
just exactly. They're like, where Catum is it? Get in. No, they get in there and just grab him by the throat and don't worry, he can handle the rest. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That is like truly like one of the fucking coolest things. You were in.
I mean,
the
you're
ring,
wearing an
bro.
NWO hat right now.
I am, dude.
Yeah.
Unrelated?
Freaking A.
Or you
How
knew?
I mean, this is just a lifestyle, but maybe it was subconscious. I'm just gassed on my boy. How was the pop? Was the crowd hyped, or were they going wild? I saw Leslie Jones was there going absolutely psychotic.
Oh,
she
no
was,
shit.
She was
Yeah,
losing her
dude.
fucking mind. But that was after.
Did she wrestle?
She came a little late. No, she's just there to scream.
Sure.
Just there to scream, dude.
To be a
And she
fan.
likes it.
Apparently, yeah.
I saw some footage of her. She was like cheering her ass off, dude.
Yeah, she was. And I was like, dude, Leslie, pace yourself. Like, pace yourself. It's a long. We're here for like another 3 hours.
It's so long, dude.
It's so
a
long.
long ass event.
Yeah.
It's a long event. And she didn't, and then never ran out of steam. I'm like, could you imagine Leslie Jones in high school? Like, imagine that, like, teachers quit, right?
What do you mean? Sure.
Like, teacher, like, her, just, if she brings that same AEW energy into the classroom.
No,
teachers
the
are like,
teachers they toss her the
gotta
chalk.
quit.
No, they toss her the chalk. She goes up there and she breaks down the Pythagorean theory.
Yep.
Nice, Jers. Get him, Jers. Come on, brother.
You know what I mean? I think we all know
dude.
that A
The
squared equals E
Pythagorean
minus
theorem?
B squared.
God
times
damn.
4.
Is it? What is the Pythagorean theorem? Can you pull it out? It is a squared
Well,
plus b squared equals.
That's for sure not how it's pronounced.
Pythagorean theorem.
Yes. But that is not what D.A.R.E said.
I said Pythagodoogie.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
math.
I mean, I can barely foil a math equation. I don't know.
The fact that you just said foil.
Front, outer, inner, last, homie.
Let's go.
I know the fact
Let's
that you're
go.
even saying that stuff. I don't remember anything.
How do you help with homework? You don't?
No,
Fuck
dude, my
it.
kids are all smart. It's all embarrassing for me.
Yeah.
Also, they teach math. I feel like we've covered this. They teach
For-
math differently now.
Right,
Like the way you show your work is different than how we showed our work.
That's cool. When your kids ask for help, you're like, nah. They just teach it different now, man. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Oh, okay.
No,
Thanks.
No. It's different.
Nah,
than
your
when
homework's
we
way
did it.
different now.
Yeah, it's way different. Go talk to your mom. She might be able to figure out the new different.
Dad,
my
I need
parents-
help.
My parents would. Oh, Ohio.
Oh, I need help.
Squibbity toilet.
Daddy.
My parents would break it up. Like, my dad handled all math questions
Meth?
and meth questions.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Honestly.
you, bro.
I got you.
What do you
You're
need to
in there
know?
now, right? I'll tell you what to stay away from.
My dad,
You're 9 years old now.
hilariously would always say, well, I never did heroin. Anytime it would brought up about drugs, and I'm like, so you would do meth? And he was like, well, they didn't call it that.
Never
then.
did heroin.
And he's like, I never did meth. And I'm like, okay, but
And then,
it's because
then
they
your mom's
called
like,
it.
we gotta leave Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They call, yeah. By the way,
he's talking to his 2-year-old like this.
Yeah,
I like
we
the
gotta
idea
leave
that-
Oklahoma.
he's saying he never did heroin, which just tells me he did it and was like, I gotta say I never did it, so my kid never does it because it was bad. You know?
Yeah, or two.
No, I
Good.
didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Never did it.
Heroin.
No, I don't see
Dang.
that for him because you know, needles and shit. I don't think.
He
He's
likes an
not a
up.
needle guy.
He's an upper
He's an
upper guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dennis D.
I think I heard that on
Life is a highway.
Yeah, absolutely. I heard that D.A.R.E. You know, D.A.R.E. is still a program. I heard they took weed off the D.A.R.E. list. Like they don't teach you that weed is a bad drug anymore.
Yeah, that checks out. It's legal most places.
Yeah.
That's pretty
But they
cool.
still got to talk about it as far as like operating heavy machinery and having long hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's
What was
against the law.
What was that?
I don't think that's a good. That's my
Sound
dark
like a
crystal.
Skeksis.
Absolutely. Yeah, but that was like a major. What the hell did they?
Because they
teach
talked
you
about
it?
alcohol.
Yeah, so now they don't. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they're like really just kind of like weed's cool.
Well,
alcohol.
now this is just a
Yeah, I'm
thing
sure
that
that's how it
someone
goes.
that someone said in passing to you, and you didn't
Thank you,
check
Adam.
into it at all, and they probably are
Yeah.
teaching them.
No,
I heard they hand weed out.
I read the news, dude.
They give you weed.
I read the news.
Wait, you read the news? Where are you
Yes,
reading the news at?
on
The nudes.
X.com, dude. What are you talking about?
Hey, can you guys check my page on? I got fished and was locked out of my X account months ago, and it has to just be a porno page now.
Donkey!
Check for me, I can't. Chloe
I
also was fished.
Let me just brace
months
myself
ago.
for dog fights.
Really?
Yeah, is it? Are they using it for nefarious purposes?
I
or-
haven't noticed that.
Let
I
me
feel
see.
like I would have noticed if you were posting a ton of porno, but
Dude, right off the bat.
okay.
Right off the bat.
I like
Okay.
this.
Can you guys see this?
What?
That's what I posted. What is
No, no,
that?
no.
Castaway?
This is the first thing.
Castaway.
Read the thing above it, though.
We can't read that, Durs.
Okay, it says, I wish it's by somebody called Illuminati Bot. I wish you guys knew what this really meant. And it's the Castaway
Oh, so people think
X. What are you guys?
psychedelic.
so people think
What?
that I'm a psychopath.
This isn't you. This
Oh,
is just
no,
the
that's
first thing
not
that popped up
you.
on my feed.
That's
Oh,
not
okay.
you.
Oh, okay.
We'll-
Okay.
we'll get
okay.
to you, but I'm just saying, like,
That's how
I
you're
open
greeted.
X. I never go on here. I open it and it just goes, I wish you guys knew what this really meant.
Mm.
X.
Well,
Go
Tom,
out
yeah,
and
yeah.
fuck. What are you guys doing?
Yeah. No. If you're on
This
X,
is crazy.
you don't fuck. You don't.
It just is like, go join a fucking ultimate frisbee league or something. Go, just get out. Just go.
Oh, well, it says my last post was a
me
TII
look you up.
promo.
yeah, you're not.
Well,
you're
that's
not
good.
hacked. You're not hacked. If you are, then
Well, I was, and then I'm locked out, and I cannot get back in. And we've tried
History of
to.
Fuddruckers.
Mm. Oh yeah, the last TII post was the history of Fuddruckers, which is a great episode.
Mm.
That's a great.
You posted
episode.
12/4/24. 4/24.
Whoa,
Nice, dude.
almost 420.
When did I even post?
Wow, this is cool.
What is upgrade? Not gonna do it. Can't even get into it. Unbelievable. I just can't. X. It's just wild. to me.
you.
You
and
love
it's a
it,
whole
dude.
thing.
Look at your
And
falling
everybody's-
in love.
Okay. It does kind of blow my mind how everyone's like, it's fucking back. It's so much better now.
Who said that?
Yeah, I don't think people.
I mean,
most
all the
people are saying
bullshit
that.
YouTube videos I'm watching, where there's like, free speech people or whatever. They're like, you can fucking, it's a wild, wild west. Now you can say whatever you want. And I'm like, I know, but every time I open it up, I'm like, this is the biggest fucking waste of time in the history of waste of time.
Fucking thing sucks.
That's all people are trying to do nowadays. Is just waste their time. You're just trying to
Yeah,
get through the
I
day.
get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
There ain't
Yeah.
shit to do.
Yeah.
Nobody's playing ultimate frisbee anymore. We got to bring it back. We got to start a league, bro.
We have to.
We have to. I can't
have
walk,
to.
but yeah, let's start. The first sport back
Bro,
is.
I just saw you choke slam a guy in the middle of the
Yeah,
ring.
I saw you
You're doing
choke
all
slam.
right.
You
Dude.
did fucking jazz splits on a Today Show or something.
Yeah,
like,
come
what are we
on. I'm not
talking?
buying
Hey,
it. anymore.
and by the way, I'm fucked since both of those things.
The ripping and the tearing.
I did multiple
Wind it up.
rehabs
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So-
How many thumbs? How many thumbs and where are they going?
yeah.
No, it wasn't body work. I get that Friday. But
Luck.
yeah.
Electroshock
Yeah.
therapy.
No, it was a chiropractor who also does some like low grade body work stuff, and he hooks me up to this like it's sort of like a TENS unit, but it's
A what
instead
unit?
of
What's a
TENS unit. It's where they put these patches on you, and
Okay. Yeah,
a
yeah,
TENS is like it makes your
The,
muscles
the
twitch.
stem pads.
Yeah,
Or
stem
stem
pads.
pads
Oh.
stimulation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are wild.
But then this, I think it's called Nugenics or something. Not Nugenics.
That's Doug Flutie.
That's low T.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that.
Nuex or something.
Flu
But
tea,
anyways, so
Doug
instead of
Flu
like
tea.
250
gotcha.
pulses a second. It's like 25.
Yes, punch!
So I'm fully cranked up, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm doing this functional patterns, which is a way to like help your posture.
Did we do that in the writer's room? Where did I do this? Where like someone had one of those stim pad things,
And
and
we were,
we
like,
would just
making our
put it
hand,
on,
like-
and then we would just crank it the fuck up on people.
Yeah, that.
And you
what-
just
Well,
go
it
like,
seems like in the Workaholics writers room.
I feel like we had to have done it,
Yeah,
and it just
shit,
like
was a-
it fully seizes you.
It's a missed opportunity if we didn't.
Yeah,
I know. Just like
Oh,
we
we
shoulda-
did it. You know what it was? It was on the
Huh.
swim team in college. We would just
here
fucking
we go.
be sitting there waiting for your event or whatever. And I remember my boy Torpy, he put him on his face and we just fucking cranked him up and he was like,
It's science.
Just immediately goes blind.
yeah, it was a good time.
The real question is right now is where is Isaac's list?
Oh yeah, TII
'cause-
Nation was a huge fan of the Isaac list, and I feel
Yeah.
like
And Isaac, he says he's going to be doing these lists. And I was excited that he was like finally stepping up and was going to do a thing to help us in our career.
Oh, no lists. He
And
says.
now he's saying no lists.
Punk rock, getting radical.
that's
It's
a,
disappointing.
that's really sad, dude. Why not?
Yeah, why not,
no
Isaac?
list? Can you get on? Can you talk a little bit?
What's crazy is, don't you know it's just fodder for us, even if you have it and we think it's fucking stupid because it is?
Yeah, man. Drop the list, dude.
Yeah, give us a list. What are some things that we need to talk about here?
Did we
Isaac?
covered AEW.
Just one.
Come
we
on,
did.
man.
The cruise.
The cruise.
The cruise. Well, apparently we're going to do a cruise.
I like how he
is-
picked the one thing we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know
Yeah.
really have
You wanna
anything
get-
about. We haven't locked in any
No
talent
date.
quite yet.
We
No
are
date.
starting
when
to
it
book it.
is.
We're starting to book it.
I know
so
what a cruise ship is. Pretty
get
cool.
ready. Get ready, because
And I
it's
think
gonna
we're
be
gonna
fun.
go from Fort Lauderdale to the Bahamas or something like that, or maybe Miami. We have no information, but there is going to be a cruise, which, admittedly, it's going
Should
to
we
be
get
so
Cisco?
fucking fun.
Should we
If
get
we can
Cisco?
get Cisco,
We should get Cisco.
that would be a
That'd be
blast.
sick.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Even though we have no information, I am getting excited. I
Yeah.
feel the motor revving a little bit.
Yeah,
Can you
it's a
imagine?
slow rev. Well, don't rev too hard.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's literally, a year away or 9 months away, something. Yeah, it's
Yeah, we gotta pace a
legit
little
year,
bit.
year out. Yeah,
It's a year
so.
out. Thanks, Isaac. Okay, what's
Yeah,
next
yeah,
on
hey,
the list?
Oh, what a great list so far, Isaac.
God damn it.
God
sir, I don't
damn
like it.
dude.
What the
Jesus
fuck, bro?
Christ,
There's
man.
got to be more. You know what? He didn't prepare the list, and that's
And this
why.
is how his brain works.
Yeah, cruise.
Yeah. Cruise. My son's water polo.
Blake wanted to
to
nap
take
with me.
Nap with me? What the? This is an absolute terrible idea at this point. What are you even talking
explain
about?
it.
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
Why did
Blake?
you want to take a nap with Isaac?
I think this was in between pitching the show. He didn't want to go home to Orange County, and my house was nearby, so he came over, and I wanted to take a nap. So he's claiming that I was trying to what? What are you insinuating? That I was trying
He's
to
not insinuating anything. He's saying he
Well-
wanted to take a nap with him. The end. And you know what? I'm
Yeah.
going around on this list. The list is getting stronger.
Hang
I
on.
didn't want
No,
to
because this
I didn't want to
this
take a
is,
nap with him.
Why
is
not?
well, you know how when we get out on the
Manager,
road
it's
and
not a
then
big deal.
and then Blake gets really sexually charged against Isaac, like towards Isaac. He gets
Right.
like all charged.
He's
No,
finally
against.
like, it's just us. And we're like, well, we're here
Yeah.
too.
He keeps
Punk rock, getting
well, remember
radical.
he would get drunk and then like whisper to Isaac about how closeted he is and be like, "You're so closet, dude. You're so closeted. I know you are."
He said, he
And it
keeps saying,
kind
I
of
dare
got
you to
like
come out with
weirdly
me.
sexual. It was like, well, I think Blake's trying to fuck Isaac a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it. So
Mhm.
so now this
I look
nap
at
thing
if I
makes a
want, I
lot
wouldn't
of
have to
sense.
try. All right, I would
What's
just
more?
do it. All right,
A lot of it.
I
or a
really
little
wanted
bunch?
to look it. I'm telling you guys right now, if I really wanted to fuck Isaac, I would get him to do it. Trust me.
Oh.
And consensually.
Trust you?
Oh.
By the way, never say that and then say trust me afterwards. Trust is gone. You just told me you're
I'm
going to make
just saying,
somebody fuck
I
you.
think
Yeah.
I know
Wait, you're
exactly.
gonna make Isaac fuck you.
And maybe he said I'm
That's
going to
what-
get him
or
to do
and
it.
and you're gonna
Either way.
he's gonna fuck you. Is that what you're saying? Because that's how
I don't like
took
you
it.
guys telling me to show my tits.
I
Hey,
I
Adam, doesn't
guarantee-
matter. Trust him.
I can.
Yeah.
I can guarantee that I could get Isaac to fuck me.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
So okay, so he's gonna be the one fucking you in this scenario.
That's the bit.
Yes, and I guarantee I can get that to happen. Trust me. Please trust me on this. This is 100% guarantee. If I wanted to set my sights to Isaac fucking me, I could make it happen.
Okay.
Trust me.
Hey,
All right. I have it on very good authority that I could have that happen.
Wow.
In a
What is the
heartbeat.
authority? What is the very good authority?
What
He
is
and Isaac kissed in Oklahoma.
Did you?
Dude, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. It happens. It happens when COVID times, brother. When you're waiting for
That's
your room
true.
for over 3 hours, you gotta kill some time some way. Practice kissing.
That is true.
And yet, Durs and I found different ways. We found other ways. Yeah.
Really?
We just went and grab lunch or,
Oh man,
Yeah.
I was full.
Folded up
already
some
full.
paper, shot a football. I don't know what we did. What we do?
I was full, dude.
Yeah.
I was
we
not
kiss?
about to eat more.
Did we
way.
kiss?
Right.
Trying to think of what we did. Did we kiss? I don't think we
The
did.
Gemstones premiere. Hey, Isaac, this is
There you go,
coming in
Isaac.
handy.
That's a
Yes.
little better than Blake wanted to nap with me. This is
No.
better.
I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know. Yeah, Gemstones premiere. Thank you for coming, Blakey.
Yes, that was a
Durs
blast.
made a big point about not showing up. He made a big point of it.
Well,
He
you
made
know how
up
I
this
feel about
whole
Danny.
story about being sick and having a cough and yada yada and how we were pitching a
Super
show together.
disappointed.
So
I wanted to not go and party that night because we were pitching the next day, and I didn't want to lose my voice, being like, "Adam, you're the best. You're
Oh, thank you.
unbelievable," saying all those
thanks.
things that I might have said.
Yes.
Under duress.
Of course.
And it's always fun to get ready and walk a carpet,
it's the
and
best.
step
I
and repeat.
love.
Hands in pockets, hands out of pockets. Leg,
This
legs-
wasn't a step and
legs far
repeat.
apart,
A
like the-
full-fledged carpet, dude. They really spent. Well, they spent an amount of money. I was going to say they spared no expense, but there was an expense. Expense.
Yes.
Expense.
It was expansive.
It was pretty.
No, I was bummed because now I got to wait
Expansive
with the
event.
rest of the fucking proletariat to see it.
Well, it came out, right?
It came out
Didn't it?
Sunday. Yeah. First episode is already out.
That's what I just said. I got to wait with the rest
did
of
you-
the proletariat.
Did you watch the first
Already came
episode?
Yeah.
No spoilers. It's fucking really cool, dude.
It's insane.
Yes.
It's an insane first episode.
It is really cool.
Bradley Cooper is the
Spoiler.
lead.
Spoiler.
I mean, it's already out. You should have
Spoiler.
watched it. You should have watched it.
That's
well,
true.
if that doesn't entice you, yes. That's all we'll say, though, right, Adam? We can't spoil further than that, but B. Coops is in the building.
Yeah, and it's a prequel set in the Civil War.
Okay,
so-
come on, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's it
Yeah.
end?
Oh, come on.
He finds Christianity and he decides
Somebody
he's gonna
help
take
me!
this preaching thing serious, and that's how the Gemstones got into preaching. But it was done really, really well. But
It's very
and
good.
I think like critics loved it.
Of course.
Mixed bag, I think, from some of the fans that were excited to see us. But
Sure.
I think the fans, the true Gemstone fans, they loved it. They loved it.
Hey, leave them wanting less, right?
It's
Yeah,
really
that's-
cool.
That's what I always say.
And that one is directed by Danny as well, right?
Yeah, Danny
He's quite the
is very
director.
smart. He chooses to direct the episodes that might actually win awards. Where
Yeah.
none of us are in it. It's
Right.
Bradley Cooper is the star.
Yeah.
He's going for an Emmy for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That was Emmy or
smart
bust.
man.
And
Yeah.
now, what would Bradley Cooper? He would get. He's a best guest star on another
You
show
know-
kind of thing. That's the award.
You know he's gonna win.
He'll be
that shit.
nominated. He'll
Oh,
at least be
if-
nominated.
You
And
got to
at
watch
least
it.
we'll
This
finally
episode
be
is
nominated for
rad,
something.
dude.
But
That
it's
episode-
super cool. It's a great episode.
It's
And
awesome.
then next week we're back.
Okay,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Righteous Gemstones. And you'd be proud of us, Durs. You saw us the next day, but you would be proud of us. We did not tie one on that night.
I love it.
We we went. We had a good time. In bed by 1. In
Yeah.
bed by 1 a.m.
A responsible 1
A
a.m.
responsible 1 a.m.er.
dude. Yeah.
I felt great about the whole ordeal.
Yeah, it was responsible.
I was
We
a
were-
little worried. I was a
jelly.
little worried about Blake because I left him at the after party. I was like, okay, I'm leaving.
Oh, the
I'm
star of the
leaving.
show's
The
leaving.
star of the show's
Blake.
leaving,
Hint,
and
hint.
Blake's like, he's just spinning off in the corner trying to kiss
Yeah.
Isaac.
Right.
Isaac was not there.
Yeah.
Get in here. He's doing this dance move.
Yeah, it's like,
roping him.
Isaac
was not
closet,
there.
you're so closeted, you bitch. She kept saying that.
Let's come out.
Come on, you're too tense.
you
Loosen
guys are
up. Take a
such
shot.
Good storytellers. If I wanted Isaac to fuck me, it would happen tonight. I'm telling you.
And
I
are
could
both
make
you
him-
guys sober for that or no?
I couldn't make him, but I would get him to fuck me
Okay.
tonight if I really wanted him to.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, did I tell you guys I've discovered a new way to blow your nose? This is what I've been doing all week.
I'm listening.
You know when you
Okay.
blow your nose like really hard and it like your eardrums kind of pop, right?
Sure.
Yeah, it's the best.
So here's
Love
the new method, and maybe I've said this before.
This is
Because
important.
I discovered it last time I was sick. You plug your ears with your fingers, and then you plug one of your nostrils with your thumb,
Oh my god!
and then
this
you
is
just
too involved.
blow. And dude, boogers from the behind your brain come out.
Really?
You got to be over
It's
like, you gotta
science.
be in the shower or over a sink, and you just kind of like let it rip, dude.
You know,
It's like you feel it come from like way up in your brain.
I don't
there's
have. Blake,
I-
do you have an empty cup of coffee or something nearby? I'd love for you to try it for us. I
Yeah,
have a
could
full
you
cup.
show
I
an
can't-
example of it? Because
Yeah.
it's actually pretty interesting that you brought this up. At first, I was like, "Oh."
And by the way,
gosh,
at
here we go.
43 years old, I'm still discovering my body.
that's
Wow.
what you're.
I
a
feel like
lifelong
Isaac
learner.
and you.
Well, he hasn't discovered mine all the way yet, but if I
Okay.
wanted him to, he would be discovering it
It's just
as soon as we
interesting.
wrap up here.
Because
I can
now it's
have
the
him
only
at
way
my
I want to
door.
do it.
I've been doing lots of snot rockets, and I never did that in my entire life. But
But
lately,
so now imagine it's a snot. It's basically a snot rocket, but you
Mhm.
plug your ears too, so you can go extra ham.
that's crazy. Yeah, I
I
don't
still
know
say
what it is,
ham.
but you should bring it back. I've discovered the snot rocket. It is really a beautiful tool.
Outrunning, you're saying?
Yeah,
You're
and you
right.
just
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Maybe it's just because I've had this same cold for like fucking 3 months. It feels like, but I'm just
Yeah.
blowing snot rockets now. It feels good. I feel like Puck from Real.
Let me. Yeah, great guy. Just let me know if you try my technique, and if you
Okay.
guys listening, give it a shot. Give it a
So it's,
snot.
Yeah, I don't. I guess I don't
it's a
really
ear to-
understand.
Yeah, what is
why?
it? You like,
Yeah.
Here
you like kind of
and
okay.
here,
You're
and-
gonna want to get on YouTube for this, people.
and it just
wanna-
drains.
Really.
Okay. You're
Yeah,
gonna want
bust
to get
out
on
the-
YouTube.
Bust out the plaque, by the way.
This is how we get 100K, people.
Yeah, you know what? We got the plaque, and I like it. I like it. I like the hardware.
the-
I like the
okay.
hardware. But then
Boy,
I
here it
watch
comes.
other things, and you see like some podcasts you've never heard of before, and it just kind of winds up in your feed. It was with two girls you've never heard of, or and you're
Wait,
like,
girls? What?
yeah,
Yeah, that's
girls.
insane.
God.
and
They
and
like
you're
it.
just like, I've never heard of them before, and then you notice they've got the plaque hanging behind them.
Don't count other people's money. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're right. It just
They're-
makes me
they're
go
doing
like,
what they do.
maybe we should, work harder on our YouTubes. I know we won't.
On our
No,
YouTube.
that's not happening.
Look,
I
we're
know we
busy.
will.
You're on the biggest show on HBO.
Absolutely.
Blake's
Well,
busy
White Lotus.
finishing in the top 3 of Jeopardy. You know,
Yeah.
we got other shit to do.
Well, top 3 of that episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's
Right?
fine.
yeah, top 3.
Better than
Bronze.
most. You know what I want to do though is
Better
if you
than
notice.
most is not true. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. At least I did it. Anyways, True. You notice on the back there's these 2 holes.
Oh, that's
I think I'm
nice.
gonna make it into a necklace and wear it around. I think I'm gonna make this my chain. Is that kind of tight?
Yeah, go for it.
Have it like hanging right.
That's
here.
awesome, dude. That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
That's kind
That's
of
really
I think,
cool.
I think that'd be a huge flex to
Yeah.
go to the Cha-Cha Lounge with that on.
Yeah,
Where are you
yeah.
going?
Hitting
Yeah.
Chipotle
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
anywhere with a
Panda Express. Oh,
Mhm.
dude, I got.
Yeah, don't act like you eat Panda Express by yourself, dude.
I 100% do.
Blake,
I-
there's one. I lived with you for years. I never saw you eat food alone. I
Dude,
never saw you eat food alone.
I actually was at Panda Express like 2 days ago,
Mm-hmm.
and a girl asked me for a picture, and I I said yes, but I wanted to deny it because I was kind of like embarrassed that I was there. Is that weird?
No,
that
you
is
have
weird.
to lean in.
Why did I have shame about being at Panda Express?
I
fucking
don't know.
love
You're a
Panda
bitch.
Express.
You have shame around eating food. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, I took the
And
photo.
that's why I lived with you for 7 years and I never once saw you eating. I never came home and saw you eating. So that means you probably
also, when we
you're
lived
just eating
together-
alone in a car.
He heard your keys and he would hide the food.
Yeah, it's like
when we
hide it.
when we lived together, I was dead broke. I could not afford even Panda Express. The one thing I would eat was like a sleeve of saltine crackers with summer sausage.
Hey, well,
Hey,
see, Blake,
love
that's the
that.
crazy thing, dude,
Love
because
that.
we're also living in the same place, paying the same amount of rent.
Okay.
Neither of us had parents that were helping us out. How was I able to eat food? Is it real? I didn't eat summer sausage and saltine dinners.
Here's the other thing. If you recall, I was a food delivery driver. I would eat at my work, okay?
I thought you were going to say you would take a bite. You ever take a bite?
No, but if like the order was like a mess up or whatever, definitely is not coming back to the shop.
Right. So here's my question.
And you
If
mess
you're
up
a
by
delivery
spitting in
person,
it and be like, oh, they're spitting this
They're
one.
spitting this one. Should I eat it?
It's a bagel.
your guys' opinion, if someone is a delivery person and they take some of the food, scumbag or just person?
What kind of food is it?
Doesn't matter. Not
Total
theirs.
scumbag. Total scumbag.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think if
that's
someone
fucked
paid
up.
for the food, they should have all of their food.
Yeah, that's totally fucked up. That actually breaks code, and as a delivery driver, that is extremely frowned upon
Yeah.
and against.
Yeah,
I'm glad you guys stand for something.
Thank you.
D.A.R.E, I feel is leaning the
Death
other
penalty.
way.
No. Death penalty. Take
Death
some of the
penalty.
food. Death penalty. Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not. What are you
Death
going
by
to do? Take a
Unga
like
Bunga.
a
Like
take a
steel
bite?
fries, I think would be the
Okay,
number one thing.
I might have done that.
Oh wait,
I might have
You
done
took
that.
fries? You
Well,
death by
I mean,
Unga
I'm
Bunga.
saying like if it fell out of
Wait.
the container, if it shook loose, like
Well,
Sure.
dude, if it's the
Oops.
container's closed,
like shook into
so
my
how
mouth.
Okay, so you say a fry is fine,
A fry is fine.
and here's
Just
what
like a
about, what
fry-
about a chicken fry?
You're pressing it, but maybe. But
what
it's
I'm
like the
saying.
same as like if you go to a restaurant and you sit at a table that hasn't been bussed yet, and there's fries there, you can't eat the fries.
What if it's like potato wedges, and so there's not that many? It's a
So wait, so-
large fry.
you are
Fries
going
are
to
communal.
a table that hasn't been bussed yet,
Correct.
and
There's a
they've
whole
coughed,
basket of fries.
They've coughed all over these fries. And
No,
their
there's
fingers have been in
no,
these
there's
fries.
there's no like
a
napkins
child,
on it.
a child had like stuck it up his nose, put it back in the fry basket. Then you
No,
go
no,
and
no,
you
no,
eat
no.
those fries. Dude?
No, no,
There's
no,
a
no, no.
reason that you have had this cold for weeks and weeks. Is you're
Yeah. Hold
disgusting, bro.
No. And yes, I did do this recently, but it was before I had this cold. It might have been really.
So what'd you get at
Around that
Panda?
time.
Wait,
What did I get at Panda? I actually
dude.
got a responsible order.
You got orange chicken and what?
The power greens, the veggies. I get a bowl. That's my responsible.
Can I tell you
order.
something?
What?
You're
What?
already
Yes.
getting the fucking orange flavored chicken.
he's not, dude. He's
Know what I mean?
He just admitted
did.
he got fucking power.
No, he got the-
greens
With
he got the
orange
orange
chicken
chicken.
on top. It's a killer
The
combo.
reason I posed the question as okay, you got orange chicken and what is because you
Yes.
can't go and not get the orange chicken.
Okay, I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree. I thought Blake didn't, and I was
No.
so
No, no,
ashamed.
Okay,
but
so
also even as
You-
shameful is getting orange chicken
Yeah.
on lettuce.
it's not
The fuck?
lettuce, dude. It's like
But you-
kale,
Spinach?
You
cabbage,
canceled it out
broccoli.
already.
It's delicious. No. It's actually kind of
You
a
gotta get
healthy
that
meal.
shrimp.
Dude, this is, and not to keep harping on
Oh,
the
God.
low T, but this is such a low T move.
What?
Pizza.
It's such a low T move.
Why?
And the fact that you're shocked by it.
Why? What is
Yeah.
wrong with eating greens, power greens?
Well, not at Panda
Panda
Express,
Express.
They're
dude.
good, dude. They're delicious, and it's actually
Ah.
kind of healthy.
I'm not gonna say that they aren't
It's
good
not.
or delicious, but what I'm saying is,
Man, you guys are
it's
driving
too
me
late.
nuts.
It's too
And now
late.
It's too late, dude. You ate the orange chicken. That is a day's worth of calories right there.
Unless you're getting
So-
like raw broccoli with it, like it can't even be steamed or cooked or anything.
Guys.
Player.
There's a big difference between 300 calories and 2,000.
Look at us when you talk to us.
He's afraid.
Don't you look away. Look at me.
You're afraid, homie.
If we were in person, I would sit in your lap,
You
okay?
gonna boss up on me? What?
Hang on, wait,
That's
what?
not what I meant.
Why?
That's not what I meant, all right? I said I'd look you directly in the eyes, all right?
Wow,
Here's the deal.
okay.
There's a huge difference between getting a Panda bowl with power greens and orange chicken and then getting the 2 entree plate, which is going to be half chow mein, half rice, orange chicken, broccoli beef. That's when daddy's really hungry, okay?
Which, by the way, you've never gotten that order.
I've gotten that
Not
several times in my
not by yourself, dude. Not by yourself.
You don't know what I do by myself.
Dude,
I hang
I know
out with
what you do.
Isaac.
I like to
go
think
to
about
Panda
it.
Express.
Dude,
like to
I know
think
what
I
you
know.
do. I know what you do by yourself, and that is eat power greens or nothing. Or you just swallow a bunch of air and then go to the bar.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta.
still gonna send it.
If you're gonna do a meal with greens, that's the meal. It's like hitting a McDonald's and getting a salad and a Big Mac.
The salad shakers, I mean, those were really good. Do you remember the McDonald's salad shakers?
No.
This is.
I need to do it.
Although I did eat McDonald's. I think I told you guys this. Driving up to Oregon, I had McDonald's for the first time in months, in years. And the chicken sandwich was fucking flames.
I told you, dude.
Did you tell
yeah,
me?
of
You told
course.
me?
Of course.
Yeah,
But the
Chloe
fries
gets-
were garbage. Fries were garbage. I think we did talk about that.
We
Yeah,
did
we
because
talked
they
about
don't
that.
use beef anymore and they fucked it up.
Yeah.
They fucked it up, man.
Fries are trash. Where did I eat the other day? I ate at I texted you, Blazer, a picture of Van Damme on the wall.
Yeah, where was that? What burger was that? Burgers Never Say Die or
Not Burgers Never Say Die.
Burger She
but it's
Wrote?
not Burger She Wrote. It's a new place. It's a chain. It's
For the
called
Win.
For the Win. Thank you.
For the Win burger.
Very good burger.
There's a lot of smash burgers around LA. I'm personally a Burger She Wrote guy, but there are a
The
lot
smash
of delicious
burger
options.
thing it drives
Very
me
a
crazy because that was just what we in Chicago called a burger. It's just your corner burger place. They were all made like that.
Okay, like smashed with the iron and shit.
Yeah, it was just how you got a burger. Shout out Bill's in Evanston.
You're a
I
monster.
like them sometimes, but also I like a big plump, juicy. Give me all that meat.
A big Kahuna burger.
Well,
cheeseburgers.
here's what I'll
you
say
like
about
a big
smash
patty
burger.
now.
I
a
do.
beefy
I like all
patty?
cheeseburgers, but
Yes.
there's so many smash burgers. I'm like, well, what about the classic backyard barbecue?
Here's what I'll say about smash burgers.
But isn't-
okay? You can't really have a bad one. They're all like equally delicious, but when you get like a burger that's very good, it's set apart from the rest. But I feel like smash burgers
That is correct.
are all kind of the same deliciousness.
Isaac
It comes down
says
to the bun a lot.
Isaac says I thought Blake likes Hamburger Mary's, which is
Right.
the
Right.
gay
West-
burger
West
place in
Hollywood.
West Hollywood.
Yeah,
and,
Isaac has a lot of really funny jokes, and you know what? Just for that,
Stick
we're
to
going
the
to lunch
list.
there, Isaac. Okay, really.
I
funny
will
stuff.
say Hamburger Mary's was when I
Delicious.
first moved to LA. I was driving around with my parents,
Mm-hmm.
and we were driving through West Hollywood because I didn't know where they should stay, and I just picked the Ramada Inn in West Hollywood, which is the gayest.
I love
the
it.
gayest.
You guys found the guy with the
Hotel.
white cowboy hat?
Yeah, it was.
Hey, I
It's
know
painted
you.
pink, and there's a rainbow flags out front.
It's the best.
And yeah, Blake, I see. He wears a skirt and kind of walks in front of the hotel.
Nothing wrong with that.
But we were stuck in traffic, and we were right by the Hamburger Mary's. Hardcore gay porno was playing on the television screen
At Hamburger Mary's?
at Hamburger Mary's.
Oh, shit.
It was at night.
the
But,
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
okay.
West
it
Hollywood
was like-
is tight, dude.
They
It's
get
a
it.
good time, and I'm a little pissed that we never have gone out there as a crew and just like tore up West
I
Hollywood.
feel like we
I think that'd
have.
be fun.
That
You know
was
what?
just me?
You know what I've never done that I really would actually love to do is go to like the gay pride parade in West Hollywood. I've never done that as a Los
Can I tell you
Angeles.
something? It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
parking's
it
probably
seems-
crazy.
It's like
It
any
seems
other
crazy.
thing like that where you're just like, this is a lot.
Yeah, I know, but I would like
Yes.
to at least go once. It seems like a good time.
Yeah, you and Isaac.
You guys can
Any,
sort it out.
Hey, Blake, any takebacks, any apologies, any epic
I
slams?
would love to do a double down. I would
right.
love to go to a gay pride parade in West Hollywood. I think that
Any
would be
take-backs, apologies, or double downs?
I would love to double down, man.
Yeah, we
and
should
if you
add
guys
double
wanna
downs.
come
I
with
feel like
me,
we're doubling down a lot lately.
I would love to
Yeah.
go with you guys. I think that would be really fun.
I would go if we could ride a float and be part of it and fuck.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's
Wait.
go,
No,
dude.
no. I said
No,
I didn't
it's
mean
not.
that.
No,
Suck.
it doesn't
Fuck
have to be
happened to
that,
this
but
We
it
could
would
ride
be
a
cool.
float and suck. Jesus, what am
Oh,
I
Whatever.
doing?
Jesus, what
I'm
the
down.
fuck,
That's
man?
not what I meant.
Dude, win in
That's
Rome.
Yeah!
Win in Rome.
Oh, you brought
you
up
met Rome?
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yet I just finished this audiobook. It's called The Last Action Heroes, and it's the triumphs, flops, and feuds of Hollywood's last action stars. And it follows, obviously Arnold and Stallone, Steven Seagal, Jackie Chan, Chuck Norris, Dolph Lundgren, Bruce Willis.
Fuck you,
and
asshole.
all of
Happy
those.
birthday, Chuck Norris, by the way.
Oh, what a
Oh, is
ledge.
it?
It was, I
Oh,
think,
wow.
yesterday. Yeah.
And it just follows them from like the beginning of their careers through the end of when the action genre sort of died off.
2001.
Yeah, it's sort of no, it
What's the-
lasted through the 90s.
What's the
and-
one where they're all in it
Yeah,
together?
2001.
Expendables. That's
Yeah, oh sorry, I
probably-
thought you said 91.
I
No,
think
no, I would never do it. I'm so sorry.
I think Expendables is kind of like the tip
That's
of
the
the
last
cap.
gasp. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. And
That sounds
really,
awesome.
Really, yeah, it was fucking awesome. I loved it, dude. The Last Action Hero. So if you drive a lot, check that out.
Well, so here's I love that. And here's my question though: is fucking Chris Hemsworth and these Marvel guys
No.
they action heroes?
Nope. Well, I mean, yes, but it's
Aren't they
it's
filling
different.
that space?
He said no.
Yeah, but you're going.
Well, yes.
Well, the way that they explain in the book, and I agree.
You
with
have
the
to do a
guy,
ton of cocaine.
Is a Nick D. Similin. Yeah, I'm sticking with that pronunciation.
Good old Nick.
You're not
Similin.
going to see a Chris Hemsworth movie. You're going to go see Thor. And that
I agree
is
with
the
that.
difference. When with an Arnold movie, you are there because it's Arnold.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
But I think
So-
we're in a different
Yes.
era where IP took over movie stars. So that's the kind of that's across the board. Like there's very few people you go to see a them movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
For me, it's all Chalamet.
Yeah.
But,
we
and it's
love
not like they're
Disney.
not making action movies anymore. They just go straight to like the fucking back corner of the streaming thing with like Liam Neeson skull fucking some guy on a yacht for stealing his daughter. You know?
Yes, sir.
That movie sounds sick.
You ever seen that
dude.
one?
Yeah, that's a movie Blake
Skull
can get
Fucker
behind.
3. You
Yeah.
ever see that?
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Any double downs? Any double downs, Blaze?
I love the premise. I love
No, but
the
it is
premise.
interesting that like we still have action movies and they are still like the biggest movies, but they're under the guise of like fucking Iron
Marvel.
Man or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
it's
weird.
all Marvel. It's all Marvel. They're all superhero movies.
Well,
Do we have wait, you guys were we talking Running Man and you guys had never seen Running Man?
I have
No.
seen-
When we were on Bustin'
I've
with the
seen-
Boys or whatever?
that was the other boys.
Yes, we've seen
But
it.
you guys
And
have seen
Taylor,
it.
we've seen it.
Yes,
Good,
of course.
good.
He's the best.
It's very
Yeah.
good.
We've seen it. We're old. They were younger, so they hadn't.
And one last thing to end this on, or not.
Yes.
Die Hard or Predator? Pick one.
Die Hard.
I'm going
Interesting.
Predator.
I'm going Predator.
Wow.
All right, and that was another episode of
This
is
important.
That shit's important.
I'm gonna come.